The world of music, activism, and social media was shaken by the heartbreaking news of the death of Shirley Raines, the beloved humanitarian and TikTok star known globally as Beauty to the Streets. At just 58 years old, Shirley Raines passed away on Tuesday, leaving behind a powerful legacy of compassion, service, and radical love for society's most overlooked communities. Her death sent shockwaves across social media, particularly among celebrities, activists, and millions of followers who had been touched by her work. Among those deeply affected was Lizzo, who broke down in tears while paying tribute to the woman she called an incredible human being. Lizzo, known not only for her chart-topping music, but also for her outspoken advocacy of self-love and human dignity, shared an emotional message honoring Shirley Raines. Fighting back tears, the singer spoke about the profound impact Shirley had on her life and on countless unhoused individuals across Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and San Diego. The pain was visible as Lizzo reflected on a friendship rooted in empathy, generosity, and shared values. For Lizzo, this was not just the loss of a public figure, it was the loss of someone who lived her truth every single day. Shirley Raines was the founder of the nonprofit organization Beauty to the Streets, a grassroots movement dedicated to providing free meals, haircuts, makeup, clothing, and emotional support to unhoused people living on the streets. What made her work stand out was not just the services she provided, but the way she provided them. She didn't see the homeless as a problem to be fixed. She saw them as human beings deserving of dignity, care, and beauty. Her mantra was simple but powerful. If society refused to see them, she would. During her tribute, Lizzo recalled how Shirley would often send her messages filled with encouragement and love. Despite her massive following and growing recognition, Shirley Raines never asked for anything in return. She didn't seek fame, money, or validation. She was motivated purely by love. She would always send messages of love, Lizzo said through tears. She never, ever asked for anything back. That selflessness left a lasting impression on the singer. Beauty to the Streets was born from Shirley Raines' own lived experience with homelessness. Years earlier, she had found herself without stable housing, struggling to survive in a system that often turns its back on the vulnerable. Instead of allowing that experience to break her, Shirley transformed it into purpose. She understood the pain, the isolation, and the judgment that unhoused people endure daily. "I was them. I am them," she once said. Those words became the foundation of her mission. On the streets of Skid Row in Los Angeles, Shirley Raines became a familiar and beloved presence. She greeted people by name, asked how they were doing, and listened to their stories without judgment. "Hey, no problem. How you doing, honey?" These simple words, delivered with genuine care, meant everything to people who were so often ignored or dehumanized. For many, she was the first person in a long time who treated them like they mattered. What Shirley Raines offered went far beyond material assistance. She offered love. She offered dignity. She offered the reminder that beauty is not reserved for those with privilege. By doing hair, makeup, and grooming, she helped people reconnect with their sense of self. For a moment, they could look in the mirror and see something other than struggle. They could feel seen. They could feel human again. Lizzo spoke about how deeply that mission resonated with her. As an artist who has often spoken about being misunderstood and judged, Lizzo felt a profound connection to Shirley's philosophy. "I stand here as beauty to the streets," Shirley once declared. "I'm still a misunderstood individual, just like that community is misunderstood." Those words echoed in Lizzo's tribute, highlighting the shared belief that society too often labels and dismisses what it doesn't understand. The impact of Beauty to the Streets extended beyond Los Angeles. Under Shirley Raines's leadership, the organization expanded its outreach to Las Vegas and San Diego, serving hundreds of unhoused individuals each week. Volunteers joined her on the streets, distributing meals, clothing, hygiene kits, and beauty services. But Shirley remained hands-on, always present, always leading by example. She wasn't interested in standing behind a desk. She wanted to be where the people were. As news of her death spread, tributes poured in from across the world. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of grief, gratitude, and admiration. Many shared videos of Shirley Raines laughing with unhoused individuals, styling their hair, or offering words of comfort. Others shared personal stories of how her kindness had changed their lives. For those who had once lived on the streets, she wasn't just an activist, she was family. Lizzo was among several celebrities who had supported Shirley's cause over the years. She had donated clothing, funds, and resources to Beauty to the Streets, believing deeply in its mission. In her tribute, Lizzo spoke about giving Shirley clothes because she had so many and knew they would go directly to people who needed them. It wasn't about charity, it was about mutual respect and shared humanity. The pain in Lizzo's voice reflected the magnitude of the loss. She wasn't performing, she wasn't promoting anything, she was grieving. Her tears became a mirror for the grief felt by millions who had followed Beauty to the Streets online. Through TikTok and Instagram, Shirley Raines had managed to bring visibility to people society often refuses to see. She humanized homelessness in a way that statistics never could. One of the most powerful aspects of Shirley's work was her refusal to judge. "They're lost and out here, and nobody's caring for them," she once explained. "That's why I would never judge them." Her empathy came from experience. She understood how quickly life could unravel and how easily someone could end up without a home. That understanding fueled her compassion and shaped every interaction she had. In a world where activism is often filtered through branding and optics, Shirley Raines remained refreshingly authentic. She didn't seek perfection. She showed the messy, emotional, and deeply human side of service. Sometimes she cried with people, sometimes she laughed, sometimes she simply sat and listened. That authenticity is what made her so beloved and what made her loss feel so personal. The death of Shirley Raines leaves a void that cannot easily be filled, but her legacy lives on through Beauty to the Streets, through the lives she touched, and through the people she inspired. Activists, volunteers, and supporters have vowed to continue her work, ensuring that her mission does not end with her passing. Her message that everyone deserves dignity, beauty, and love remains as urgent as ever. For Lizzo, honoring Shirley Raines means carrying that message forward. In her tears was a promise that Shirley's work would not be forgotten, that her name would continue to be spoken, that her compassion would ripple outward through those she inspired. "She was an incredible woman," Lizzo said simply, summing up a life defined by service. As the world mourns Shirley Raines, it also celebrates her. It celebrates her courage,